Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Receivers are bunched together. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Now it's second down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move, looking deep. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
First down here for this offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion sets up an important third down play. The short completion of the tight end. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Kentucky getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Caught quickly. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Ball carrier running through tackles. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is dropped incomplete, would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the screen pass, incomplete and nearly intercepted. Going to pick up the 3rd down play.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He'll drop back here on third down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Keeping it on the ground here.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The sack of the defense forces fourth down and a punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Inside the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Tigers. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's a bullet over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they look to the right. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. No huddle here for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun running play call. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They're going to run it here. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. And now the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
You know, they didn't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 39-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offense coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Here comes the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The defense calling a timeout here, giving this field goal kicker a little something to think about. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And the game is now tied. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's an important first down on that running play. Motion now from the tight end. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down play coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This has been an uphill battle for both offenses. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They go with a direct snap. Fights through a tackle. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Nice play here. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up that big play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll hand it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Will go for here on fourth down and 3. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's the handoff. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Made his first attempt. This one is from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defense with pre-snap movement of its own. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Catch made on the out route. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver as a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
3rd down try fails, and they'll punt it. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team then. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. A smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, fourth down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Oh, and he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. And he's got his man open downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. And now a carry here for the fullback. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Now, the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They test the middle but get stuck. That run goes nowhere. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Wildcats. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Chris, what a great job. What a celebration by this offense. They worked so hard to get it close enough. They punch it in behind that offensive line, and now they've got the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Makes a quick grab.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
He's running out of time here. Oh, and he fumbles. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, a quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. It's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. And now from the pistol formation. Testing the right side here.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.